guys, it is Thursday, March 19th. Yeah, the 19th. And you can hear my throat is kind of not up for a story today. It's kind of scratchy, but don't worry. I have a guest reader for you today. My friend Mr. Weiss is going to read a story to you. Mr. Weiss lives here in Connecticut, just on the other side of our little mountain. And hopefully I'll be up for reading you another story tomorrow. But for now, take it away, Mr. Weiss.
Kids, this is Mr. Weiss. Hey, you might recognize this particular book. Maybe you've read it. Maybe you've read it over and over, had it read to you, or maybe you're entirely sick of it. But I thought it would be fun to read it together. And this is a Caldecott Honor book, which means it's right at the tippy top of good books for you guys. It is Click, Clack, Moo, How's That Pipe? So Farmer Brown has a problem. His cows like to type. All day long he hears click, clack, moo, click, clack, moo, click, clack, moo. He doesn't seem very happy about it. Because at first he couldn't believe his ears. Cows that type? Impossible. Click, clack, moo. Click, clack, moo. Clickety, clack, moo. He couldn't believe his eyes. Dear Farmer Brown, the barn is very cold at night. We'd like some electric blankets. Sincerely, the cows. Well, it was bad enough. The cows had found the old typewriter in their barn. Now they wanted electric blankets. No way, said Farmer Brown. No electric blankets. So the cows went on strike. That means they refused to work. They left a note on the barn door. Sorry, we are closed. No milk today. It appears Farmer Brown is rather upset. No milk today, cried Farmer Brown. In the background, he heard the cows busy at work. Click, clack, moo. Click, clack, moo. Clickety, clack, moo. I wonder what they're writing. Well, the next day he got another note. Dear Farmer Brown, the hens are cold too. They'd like electric blankets. Sincerely, the cows. And the cows were getting impatient with the farmer. They left a new note on the barn door. Closed. No milk. No eggs. No eggs, cried Farmer Brown. In the background, he heard them. Click, clack, moo. Click, clack, moo. Clickety, clack, moo. Cows that type. Hens on strike. Whoever heard of such a thing? How can I run a farm with no milk and no eggs? Farmer Brown was furious. So Farmer Brown got out his own typewriter and he typed the following. Dear cows and hens, there will be no electric blankets. You are cows and hens. I demand milk and eggs. Sincerely, Farmer Brown. Duck. Duck was a neutral party, so he brought the ultimatum to the cows. An ultimatum is a final demand. The cows held an emergency meeting. All the animals gathered around the barn to snoop, but none of them could understand moo. All night long, Farmer Brown waited for an answer. Duck knocked on the door early the next morning. He handed Farmer Brown a note. Dear Farmer Brown, we will exchange our typewriter for electric blankets. Leave them outside the barn door and we will send Duck over with the typewriter. Sincerely, the cows. Farmer Brown decided this was a really good deal. He left the blankets next to the barn door and waited for Duck to come with the typewriter. The next morning, however, he got a note. Dear Farmer Brown, the pond is quite boring. We'd like a diving board. Sincerely, the ducks. Click, clack, quack. Click, clack, quack. Click, clack, quack. The end.